pimps, power, and pretty ladies. This is Blax History Month, a 28-day celebration of Blaxploitation films. Alright, playtime's over now. We getting down to the nitty gritty. It's time to talk about T, and the T stands for trouble. But that's Mr. T to you. Nah, not that weak one from the 80s that needed a whole team to fight. My man T is a one-man ass-kicking machine. And don't begin to think you could just open your mouth and tell him what to do.
Chalky sent me to say he wants to see you on some business, Mr. T.
Go back and tell Chalky to kiss my black ass.
Trouble Man don't have to take no shit from you. Oh, you took a girl home last night? Oh, well, that's cute. Trouble Man took home 4 and had sex with 12. Just be content with the fact that he's better than you in every way.
But either way, you lose. So fuck off, Joe. Dig?
Trouble Man was directed by Ivan Dixon and stars Robert Hooks as T. He's done a ton of TV, but you might also recognize him as Jesse Lee's father, King David from the movie Posse. Or not. That movie always showed him in blurry flashbacks for some reason. But anyway, back to Trouble Man. What exactly is Trouble Man? Is he a private investigator like Shaft? I don't think so. Is he a cop? Nope. A pool shark? Well, kinda. But don't try to put no labels on Trouble Man. He's an all-purpose kind of neighborhood cat. A super Negro, if you will. 2 guys who run an underground dice game come to T for help because they keep getting robbed. One of the guys is played by Paul Winfield, who had an illustrious career in TV and film before he passed away. They want T to come to the game to pretend to play dice in hopes that it'll get robbed and T can hand out street justice to whoever dares commit crime on his side of town. Of course, the game gets robbed and one of the robbers gets shot, but there's some trickery afoot. And T realizes that the dead robber is an underling who works for the biggest criminal in town, a guy called Big. No, not Mr. Big. There's only room for one Mr. in this movie. When this info gets back to Big that one of his guys was killed, word on the street is that Mr. T did it. So now Trouble Man has to work to clear his name. I like the idea of a guy like T, who's seemingly untouchable, being forced to be vulnerable since he's being cornered on 2 sides and has no idea who has it out for him. Unfortunately, the movie doesn't even give us enough time to try to at least guess what's going on, and kills all the suspense by showing the audience exactly what happened and what the plan was pretty much from the beginning. This ruins any type of mystery going forward and does a disservice to the plot, which honestly isn't all that bad. Just would have been better as an actual murder mystery. Anyway, clearly that's not what Ivan Dixon wanted this to be about. This is about Trouble Man and how nobody is a match for him. You came to this movie to see a black 007, not for the story. Not even the police are a match for him, and come across like complete simpletons who can't dare match the superior intellect of Trouble Man. The only one who sees through all the BS is this one detective who never really liked the mythological aura of Mr. T in the first place. The one bright spot for the movie, as usual, was the soundtrack. This one was done completely by Marvin Gaye, and once again, it's excellent. As a side note, that's the one thing I wish would make a comeback. Theme albums by one artist. The last one I can remember was the one album Prince did for Batman. But I digress. If all you want to see is Trouble Man kick ass, and believe me, his shoes are planted firmly between plenty of cheeks in this movie. Or you just want to hear his funny trash talk.
This is T. Chalky's dead. Now I'm coming to get your honky ass.
Then you're in for a treat. No matter who you are, nobody messes with the Trouble Man.